sexual abuse and verbal abuse.
You're not supposed to be touching them. Just gotta say something.
What else?
They see.
They see
Okay.
Tom.
Be seeing, looking at something private that they shouldn't be looking at. And
People yelling at me and screaming at me, cursing at me. I don't like that. Call me retarded.
AHRC is a wonderful organization. It supports and trains and helps people with developmental disabilities in a whole wide variety of settings. It provides day programs, it provides schools, it provides camping, respite, clinical service, residential services, and without it, the lives of many folks with developmental disabilities would have been substantially different. From the 1940s to the present time, the organization has grown from servicing, 15 kids with Down syndrome to servicing close to 11,000 people with mental retardation who are now all living in the community because institutions no longer exist. The kinds of families that we serve today at AHRC reflect the New York City demographics. There are a lot of families in the city that live in very worn down, very small living spaces, lots of family members, and as stress really impacts the family constitutions of people with developmental disabilities, what tends to happen is that the person with the disability will sometimes become a victim of domestic abuse.
What else is physical abuse?
Fighting, slapping. A smack is the worst thing in the world,
Oh,
man.
yes. Don't let
It
my
knocks your sense out.
They were getting hurt in the form of domestic abuse. We would start to notice patterns and changes in behaviors and clusters of bruises that couldn't be explained. The risks to people with mental retardation are much, much greater than they are to the non-disabled population, and we somehow have to give people with disabilities some way to manage and to understand what's happening to them and to generate solutions if we are in fact ever going to allow them to move inclusively in our society. In collaboration with Columbia University Teachers College, we decided to produce a curriculum-based activity called the ESCAPE program. The curriculum teaches people with mental retardation how to identify abuse when it's occurring. It helps them to generate solutions on how to stop abuse if it's occurring. It teaches them mechanisms and people to go to report abuse if they can so recognize it.
Okay. Has anyone ever touched you in ways that you don't like?
But most importantly, it teaches them a strategy by which to think through whether or not to get engaged with a person when it doesn't feel or look right.
And so if someone's pushing you around in a store, down the street, in your room, in their rooms, is that a healthy relationship or a not healthy relationship? Unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
Why is it unhealthy?
So it teaches them how to script in their mind several questions, how to answer those questions, and then make decisions about whether or not to go forward with relationships.
And it's really important, just like Kevin did, it's great, Kevin, to stick up for yourself and speak up and say, no, I'm not going to accept that.
I would say, no, I cannot do that.
The model has been, I believe, extremely successful. The individuals who have gone through it have developed their own support groups, which is an outgrowth that we never thought we would see.
Sometimes we talk about what happened to us in our past. We give each other advice. Like, the past is now you're in the future. You can move on because you got more help.
This class is giving me a whole lot of confidence and
Probably the most important thing that we need to develop at this point is a place for folks to go if they want to leave abusive situations.
Julie's the only best thing that Julie's helping me and make me feel much happy, protect myself.
I'll be happy now.
I just appeal and hope that, we can continue to do the kinds of work that we've done in the last couple of years that have where we have begun to support people who've got problems that are not just caused by their mental retardation.